You pick up an English newspaper to improve your vocabulary, but instead of learning, you feel stuck. You're staring at a massive wall of text, and the sheer density of the writing makes it hard to know where to begin. Take a look at this headline. Government alliance wins majority. Supreme Court verdict grants bail to candidate. On first glance, it feels heavy and inaccessible. In the next 5 minutes, we are going to change that. You will learn to correctly pronounce, read, and translate this exact headline into Hindi using a systematic approach called the theme and decode method. Reading the news is a technical skill. By applying targeted vocabulary matrices and specific pronunciation rules, you can navigate these sentences with much more clarity. Before we translate, we have to address a primary barrier: pronunciation. Many readers struggle with the English letter G because its sound isn't always consistent. Here's the rule. When G and N appear together, the G is silent. In sign, we skip the G. Let's apply this to campaign. We say campaign, ignoring the G. We do not say campaign. Write this rule down in your notebook. Now, repeat the word campaign out loud. Practicing the sound helps build the necessary muscle memory for these silent letter patterns. Identifying these phonetic patterns reduces the hesitation we feel when reading aloud. Once you know the rules of the sounds, you can focus your energy on the actual meaning of the text. To process information without getting overwhelmed, we group words by subject. We'll start today with a theme matrix for politics. First is government. In Hindi, this is Sarkar. Next is alliance, meaning Gathbandhan. Then we have majority, translating to Bahumat. The fourth term is candidate, meaning Umidvar. Finally, election translates to Chunav. These 5 terms appear in nearly every report on government transitions. Memorizing them as a single group allows you to recognize the primary structure of a political article much faster. Now we shift our focus to the second half of the matrix, law and the courts. We start with Supreme Court, which is Sarvocha Nyayalay. A formal court decision is a verdict, meaning faisla. We also have bail, which is jamanat, and custody, meaning hirasat. Legal English can seem distinct from everyday speech, but these specific terms represent basic societal concepts that are already familiar to you in Hindi. Refer to the vocabulary matrices you just wrote down. Let's return to the headline we saw at the beginning of the video. Using our matrix, government alliance maps directly to Sarkar Ka Gathbandhan. Next, wins majority becomes Bahumat Jeetta Hai. For the court terms, Supreme Court verdict translates to Sarvocha Nyayalay Ka Faisla. Finally, grants bail to candidate becomes Umidvar ko jamanat deta hai. By breaking a complex sentence down into specific themes, you can navigate the report one logical block at a time. This method provides a clear path through even the most dense news stories. Compare how you feel now to 5 minutes ago. That same headline is no longer a confusing wall of text. It is a series of familiar terms you have successfully processed. Today, you identified a pronunciation rule, built 2 vocabulary matrices, and successfully translated a professional headline. Now for the homework. Pick up an English newspaper today, go to the politics section, and find and underline 3 of the specific words we learned in this session. Improving your English is a methodical process of learning one theme at a time. Keep practicing these matrices, and next week we will analyze the business and economy section.